Hey, how you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. It's been a minute since I talked to you.
I know.
Anywho, yeah. So I just really need to come on here and let you know that you was right. You was right. You was right. You remember a while back you told me don't make yourself too available, right?
Right.
And I think I got off the phone like I'm grown. I'm gonna make myself available when I want to make myself available. Like so, but you was right. Like making yourself too available, it just doesn't go, I guess, to me down the right path. And I just want to know why. Like, why did you necessarily give me that advice, or why is making yourself too available just like the wrong way to go? Other than like, of course, the outlook of being, quote unquote, desperate.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you have to, give the other person party, the guy, the opportunity to pursue you. So if you're available, first of all, if you're available every time they call, if you're available when they, then, it's nothing for them to do. So you have to somewhat make yourself unavailable to a little bit, not to the extent where you know, uh, run them away or something. You know what I'm saying? Distract them. They say, "Oh, she don't," but you can't. Especially, I think initially, that's when I was talking to you about stuff. It's like when you meet someone, you
Mm.
shouldn't be available every time they call. Every time they, you need to show that you're busy. You got things to do, and you do. You're a businesswoman. That's why I
Yeah,
keep
I mean,
telling
you
you.
got things to do, but if I'm not busy, it's like, why not? Why not?
No, 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 and see what I'm saying is, like I was telling you, man, you be talking, you have to realize how much you bring to the table. And I think that's what I always talk to you about. That's why I be saying don't make yourself so, available and this, that, and other, because you got a lot of stuff going on. And the guy that comes into your life, the other person that comes to your life, he has to understand that. And then he has to understand the time that you give them is valuable. You know what I'm saying? You just
Mhm.
don't drop what you do for everybody. So
Mhm.
that's another part of that too. Because if you, it's like I used to always look at, ladies, if 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 I just meet somebody and she heads over heels, I wonder how many times she go heads over heels. I want to see that you
Mhm.
have some discipline. That's what I be looking at. That you have some discipline about yourself. You have some self control about yourself. You just have a lot of that. So
So me saying no, I'm not available to the guy is going to be like, oh, she's disciplined. That's great.
yeah,
But
it just shows that it's an ego thing too. It just shows that it ain't saying like you say I'm unavailable. It's, in a way you just say, hey, I'm busy, my schedule busy. Okay, he say I want to do blase blase. Okay, well, okay, you need to put that on my calendar. Put that on. That's why I be telling
mm,
you, you need to let them know. First of all, you're a businesswoman. You are. Yeah, I mean,
mm,
because however you started off, that's what a guy look at, and then he look at, oh, I get her to drop what she doing just cause I call. Watch why she dropped this, they got to understand that, hey, they talk to you. You may have time. You're going after your, proud of you. You still in school, going after your masters and all that stuff like that. You got a lot of stuff going on. So,
yeah.
you have to realize, like, it's not being funny with it, but it's just saying, hey, and the guy that comes there, he has to be respectful enough to understand that, and be respectful enough to say, oh, yeah, she is busy. I can't just call her up at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock. She busy, you know, she doing things. So, I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Yeah, that's that's a whole nother story. But
no, no, I'm just saying, yeah,
yeah.
you're just not available during that time. Yeah,
Mhm.
I always say you don't want to appear, I ain't gonna say desperate or nothing, but I just look at it like this: you let it come to you. You let the that space come to you in a way, But you have to set the tone, a little bit of the tone of the relationship. I ain't saying you totally selfish, but you do have to set the tone because guess what? If you call them, especially if you talking to somebody business, they gonna tell you they business. They ain't gonna accept your call every time you call. You know, if they got something going on, they ain't gonna do that unless you two both of y'all Google eyes with each other, something like that. That's all the time, you know, and that's But if you first meet somebody and he gonna say, "Oh, can I get back with you?" Or if he's doing his thing, so as a businesswoman, you have to set the groundwork too, that and be respectful, for your time, and stuff like that. That's why I say you can't be too available now. No, you can't be too available. Yeah. No, because they trying to figure it out too. That's why I say that. But if you make yourself too available, then like I say, so you did it, huh? You don't make yourself too available. So crazy.
Yeah, I mean.
And then when you made yourself unavailable, they mad. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But I guess I feel like sometimes the chase is still out of men. So, and then I don't know. It's like, is that part of the reason trying to be unavailable? Because the whole I guess the old way of thinking is just let the man chase you. It's not necessarily old way, but that's the traditional. That's more so better way to say it. The traditional way of thinking is let the man chase you.
Yeah. I mean, but like you say, you all a different day and time now. I think everybody doing their own thing. What I look at it now is, and that's why I keep it real with you. You my, you me. So I have to look out for you. So when I talk to you about things, I'm looking out for you. And I'm looking out for you from a male perspective, not even from a daddy perspective, just a male perspective. I feel, and I'll be praying for you, is that you make sure that you bring you to the relationship that needs to be respected all the way. Because many times when a lady brings themselves to a relationship, they lose themselves. They lose everything about them. And the man actually expects that. Usually the men expect that. They expect you to give up your job. They expect you to, you change what you do, everything. So I talk to you more so is to make sure that when you start off a relationship, you start off at least, because you're going to give up something. So that means you got at least started the relationship out with 90% of you, because you're going to probably give up another 20. You see what I'm saying? But let's say if you start a relationship out giving up almost 100% of you, guess what? That's it. The guy, it all becomes about him. It all becomes about his world. It all becomes about his agenda. It all becomes about what he's doing. You got what I'm saying? So that's why I say, to me, it's more today, because you all got a lot to lose. Y'all have to realize, back way, ain't even in my days and time, women wasn't doing what you guys are doing. They was some women was, wanted to be housewives, they wanted to have children, they want to do that, I think you guys, y'all are professional. And like I was telling me and my be talking about stuff, y'all have a lot to lose, because y'all end up paying alimony, y'all can get half your car taken, you can get your house, you have to you got to go in that thing. You at least today have to go in there with, I say again, at least about 80% of yourself. You're going to give up another 20. You're going to give up another 20. And if you go in there already at 20%, done, then you're going to be zero. The guy ain't going to respect the things that you do. And that's why I keep telling them, they need to respect what you do. They do. They need to respect what you do. And if he can't respect what you do and honor that, then they need to move on. They're not worth you putting your time into them if they're not putting their time back into you and then saying to you like, hey, well, what you doing? Okay, you busy this week. Okay, you in school. Okay, when y'all in, okay. All right, what you doing at your test? Okay, your test. I tell you what, I bring you some food over there so you can keep doing your homework, so you can go ahead and do that right there. Or like I told you before, or I bring the dogs. You got 2 dogs. Well, you know what? Just give you a break. Give you a break. I'm gonna go ahead and pick them 2 dogs up, and I'm gonna take them 2 dogs down here to give you a break. You see what I'm saying? They looking at you and the things that's going to advance you. Then you can get that joker some of your time. But if they just pulling you away from your stuff all the time, and they ain't never been pulled away from theirs, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never stopping what they doing. Yeah, that's why I be saying, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You gotta be like, oh no, oh no, no. It gotta be, and that's all I pray for you all the time. It's just, you are valuable. You bring to the table more than just eyes and cute face and body. You bringing a lot to the table. So and they got to be willing to do it. And it ain't necessarily chase you. It's just respect what you're doing. That's how I look at it today. Men today need to respect what women are doing. I mean, highly respect. Don't just brush it over. They need to respect. Respect.
Because the whole word chase now, I feel like has kind of gone out the window. It's like, why am I chasing you?
Yeah,
like,
that's
why
what.
Is this a game? Why,
right.
We're not playing tag.
Yeah, and I agree.
So
yeah,
they really don't like that word chase. Honestly, like you be like, you tell a guy like, oh, I want you to chase me. They're like, we ain't playing those games.
Yeah. And I don't blame them because it does sound, it's like, why are you running? I don't want you running.
Yeah.
Why, but
put your rubber on.
so it need to be, to me, y'all era need to change it to respect or something. That's what I'm saying. The guy needs to respect what you're doing though. Okay, if they want to change, say, I don't need to chase you, okay, good. But you need to show me respect. I'm talking about equality, respect. My job is just as important as yours. The things I got going on is just as important as yours. And you need to respect that. So don't be offended if I tell you I can't come out. I can't go on a date Friday. Don't get your little hard and then go over there and get Tamika or somebody else, because you mad because I couldn't go there. You see what I'm saying? That's what they usually do. Yeah.
That's what
it is.
That's
what I'm saying. That's right.
I say no. I must ask the next one.
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And that to me, that's why I'm saying they're not pursuing in that way, but that's still not showing respect. It's just them doing what they want to do, rather than say, okay, well, what can I do to get you freed up? You see what I'm saying? So let's say a guy, say, okay, you say, I can't go with you Friday. Well, what can I do to help you out for next Friday? Can I, next Friday is something that I can help, something that I can do. That's what I'm saying. That to me, that's showing interest in what you're doing. And that they are interested, in you and in providing that for you. So, So I agree with that. Me and your uncle were talking about that same thing about chasing. He was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
He was like, why I'm chasing somebody? Like, oh, he couldn't stand it. Yeah, he was like, I can't stand that. Why am I gonna chase her for? And running away from it?
Yeah, that word is like a no or whatever, but okay. Yeah, I just had to give you your props. Sometimes I have to call you and be like, yeah, you were right about that one.
You're all right. I keep telling you, grown now. You're all right. I just say you just can't, and like I tell you just got a lot going on. You can't be like you available, even though you might not be doing that. Make them feel like you're doing something. You might be standing down. It make no difference. You just be like, hey, what you doing? I'm busy. You ain't doing nothing.
I know. I gotta start doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll be like, I ain't doing that. But no, you can't. I mean, it's you'll find it. But like you say, it'll click. It'll click. It'll click. You just, it'll click. Once it click, you'll be all right. Yeah. But just make sure the guy, like I told you, if I ain't around, you just make sure they respect you. You just do it. I always tell you. Make sure you
respect is the key.
They gotta respect the game. They gotta respect it. You more than just, like I told you, pretty eye, pretty face now. You more than that. They gotta respect the game. You know,
Uh-huh.
because a person can bring you down just as much as they can pull you up.
That's true.
You know, so they
That's
need to
true.
respect it. You know. All right, you good?
I'm good.
All right, then.
All right.
All
Talk to
right.
you later.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, love you, baby.
Love you too.
Okay.